Hi friends, my name is Claire and today I am showing you what I got at the Hobby Lobby and Micheals yarn clearance sale, so please stick around. Hi friends, my name is Claire and this is my channel, Woodshed Theory. Here, I make content about what it is like to live as an adult on the autism spectrum and whatever else feels good to me, so if that sounds good to you, or if you're feeling particularly gracious today, and I hope that you are, please go ahead and click the subscribe button, ring the bell. I almost forgot to mention that I put out videos 3 times a week. Click the like, click the like. Thank you for all of your support. It really helps me. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna try and go fast because it is very hot in California. I don't have air conditioning and I've turned the fan off to film this video so you don't hear it. So here we go. I wanna say that I failed because I was really trying not to get any clearance yarn from Hobby Lobby. If you are a yarno like me, you know that June is Hobby Lobby yarn clearance time, and I've never been able to shop the sale before. I didn't know it existed, and this was my first year, and I don't need any yarn. Want all of it. I want all the yarn. So I thought to myself, I'm gonna go, I'm not gonna go, I'm gonna go, I'm not gonna go. I was calling ahead every few days to see if they started the yarn clearance, and I went last week and they had just done one aisle, so I got one thing that I wanted and I thought to myself, that's enough. And it wasn't enough. I went back today because I thought if they still have other things that I want after a week, maybe I should pick up a few things, but I really have to want it. Then I also heard that Micheals was doing yarn clearance as well, and they had some great deals I didn't want to pass up, and I needed some things for gifts, so I'm just going to show you everything I got, tell you what the prices are, share it with you. I hope that you enjoy it as much as I do because I love yarn. Last week when I went on Thursday, they were just marking down their yarn. I was like looking at the lady, she was like marking it down while I was there. I saw that they had this and I didn't want to miss it, so I picked it up. Look at how beautiful these hand-dyed yarn hanks are. I think they look like a Monet painting. They're aptly named Meadow Majestic. These are the only hand-dyed hanks that I got because this is the authentic hand-dyed chunky. The other hand-dyed that they have is really thin, like maybe a 2 weight, and I don't love working with that as a crocheter. And I thought I'd use this way before I'd use thin hand-dyed yarn. So I picked up each of these for $3.74 a piece, originally $13.99, in the color Meadow Majestic. I can't wait to figure out something to make with these because it's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, it does look like a meadow. This one's a little bit different from the others, but that's okay. That's hand-dyed yarn for you. I love it. It's 100% superwash merino wool. For $3.74 a skein, it's hard to find something that would beat that. I mean, I would be hard-pressed to find another deal like this. So probably gonna make some sort of Christmas gift out of it because it's so beautiful. Any suggestions? It's 400 grams, 440 yards worth. Let me know in the comments what you think. Then I went back to Hobby Lobby today. So what was this, like something like $16? So not the best deal ever, but pretty good deal for what it is. So then I went back to Hobby Lobby today to see what they had left, and they did have everything marked down now. It's been a week, there wasn't a ton left, but they did have a few things that I really wanted. So I picked up 3 more kinds of yarn. The first thing I got might seem a little strange to everybody, especially because it's 90 something degrees outside. But for $1.50 each, I got Fur the Moment in silver. I have some left over of this in the color Husky, and it is so pretty. And I have some of this from another clearance, random clearance that I got last year in the color Husky, and I used it to line slippers for Christmas. So I bought more of it so that I could do the same thing again if and when I make more slippers. When you line things in fur, I think it just makes it feel really lush and bougie, and people really like it. They're like, oh, fur, oh my gosh, fur. So even though it's fake fur, I thought the color was pretty. It wasn't like a weird pink color, which is fine. It's just not something I'm into. So I thought it would match for girls or boys. I got 2 of these, and they are 62 yards each, but they really go a long way because you're not making a whole garment. You're just lining things or trimming things, so it goes a long way. Then I picked up 6 of these beautiful babies. I'm so weird. These are Yarn Bee Cotton et Lin in the color mauve. So Yarn Bee Cotton and Linen. You're getting 180 yards, 165 meters. It's 80% cotton, 20% linen. And they're asking for a 5.5 millimeter hook. I thought that these would be perfect to make summer tops out of. And I picked up all that they had in this color. So I'll definitely have more than enough to make a summer top and maybe a bag to go with it. But I thought that was so pretty, and I'd really been wanting it. I was hoping that they do make a black color, but my store didn't have any. I wanted to make my husband some sort of like cardigan for the summer, but that's okay. I'll make a top for myself. And for $1.24, normally $4.99 each, $7.50 for 6 skeins is a great price. And I think the linen is just a great addition. Nice, cool, drapes well. I'm excited. And I'm glad that I'm excited because there was one more thing I got. I got the same thing in the color Sulfur, and there were 6 of those. I did take all that they had of the 2 colors because I didn't want to like leave a one-off there. There were several people who had done that, and I'm like, what am I going to do with 1 skein? Like, they had some Pima cotton that I totally would have gotten, but 1 skein is like, I'm not going to be able to do anything with a one-off. So I was able to get the color Sulfur as well. It's got the same specs, same price. So I thought I'd be able to make a top in this color and a top in this color. Obviously, I like yellow, so got a little muted mustard and ketchup deal going on there. So yeah, that's everything I got from Hobby Lobby. I think today I spent maybe $18, and then the day before I spent $16, $17. So did I succeed in not buying anything? No. Did I buy a lot less than I would have if I could just go crazy? Yes. But I really, really, really was careful. I watched like 100, maybe not 100, I'm using hyperbole. I watched a lot of sale videos to figure out what I really, really wanted and what I'd really use and what was worth it. So I'm glad with what I got, especially the merino wool. What a deal. That's going to be beautiful. And then even on sale, if you buy the Lion brand fur that's like this, on sale it's $4. So $1.50 is a deal. And then I've never seen cotton and linen together before, so I'm really happy with that. So that's everything I got from Hobby Lobby. Then I went to Micheals, or somewhere in there I went to Micheals, and I spent, I think, $15. I only got 2 things. I got a skein of Bernat Sheepy. I've done a review on this before. I should say I made a blanket out of this in a different color, and it doesn't wash well. You should not put it in the dryer. So I like the blanket I made. It's so beautiful, but when I washed it, I kind of ruined it in the dryer. So if you're gonna wash it, I wouldn't put it on heat in the dryer. It kind of melts the fibers a bit. So yeah, this is the Bernat Sheepy. It was $2. If you have a Micheals, right now they have all of the Bernat Stitch and Win seasonal for $2. So they had tons of blanket yarn. Yeah, if you're into that kind of thing, I would go now because you probably need about 5 to 8 to make a blanket, and $10 on a huge blanket, $10 for a blanket, that's not bad. You can't even buy that in a store. So this is great. It's not easy to use. It's like more like you have to feel your way around what you're doing. But other than that, it's really fun, and I bought it to trim slippers. So now I've got the fur to trim slippers and then the white Sherpa. Also, you're getting 149 yards. I almost bought like 5 or 6 of those to make another blanket, and then I remembered that it's not that easy to make a blanket out of, so I stopped myself. But I think for like lining little projects or trimming out little projects, it's really a nice. Final thing that I got, I wasn't planning on buying something like this, but I have a baby shower gift to make for a boy, so I figured I could use this to make a blanket, and I don't really have anything that I liked in my stash to make a boy blanket. So I ended up getting Ice Cream Roving Divination in the color Dots. It's Lion brand, originally $11.99. These were on sale for $3 each. And again, this is the color Dots. I liked it because, let me get a good look at it. It's gray and white, and then has the lightest bit of mint green. I thought that that would be perfect for a boy. So I'm gonna be able to, this one's kind of falling apart, but that's what a clearance sale's like. I'm gonna be able to make a really cute baby project with that, maybe a blanket and a hat. So I thought that that was a good deal for $12. I can't believe I've been talking so long already. Every time I talk about yarn, it goes by so fast. Oh, specs on this. 437 yards in a ball, medium weight 4. So this is a great deal because you might be thinking, okay, well the Hobby Lobby stuff was cheaper, but you're getting 180. Yeah, it's pretty much the same-ish price when you like work down like yards, price per yard. So $3 is a good deal for this. They're calling it a medium weight 4, and it is a roving, but it's pretty much the same size throughout. So I'm excited to use that. So all in all, I think I spent under $45 for all of this yarn. And it'll get me at least 5 projects, I'm thinking. So I would consider that a good deal, under $10 a project. So that is my haul. I love everything. This is probably my favorite because it looks like a Van Gogh painting. I love that. Then this is probably my second favorite, the Cotton Lin. And I love the baby boy blanket yarn. Finally, a yarn that I like for baby boys that's not too girly. It's hard to find something that's not just blue. Anyway, and then I love the trim yarn that I got. So I hope that you enjoyed it. What did you get for your sale? If you made a video, let me know in the comments and I will go watch it because I love watching them while I crochet. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and yeah, I love you guys. I'll see you next week.